What happened to the stubborn chicken who insisted on stopping to argue in a burning house? Stopped to argue in a burning house. Even a good win is not good for him if he forgets his source. And he certainly won't be moving mountains anytime soon. Welcome to Wisdom of Africa, your weekly wisdom dosage. And in this video, I'll break down the meaning of 5 proverbs from the Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is a unique blend of African and European cultures with influences from Spain and France and Portugal. If you ever visit, be sure to try the national dish of sopa de pescado. Sopa de pescado, which is a fish soup made with a variety of local ingredients. The first proverb from Equatorial Guinea says, 2 men in a burning house must not stop to argue. Who does that? The house is burning. Why would you stop to argue? What does this mean? In an emergency situation, people, put aside your differences and work together to resolve the issue at hand. Full stop. It's not the time for you to argue or blame each other for the situation. You know what we should do instead? It's important to come together as a community, help each other out, whether it's by providing food, shelter, medical assistance, you name it, yeah? In such a situation, people need to put their differences aside. Africans, put your differences aside and let's work together to overcome the crisis and to ensure everyone's safety. A stubborn chicken learns its lesson in a hot pot of soup. You're stubborn running around it. You know how you learn your lesson? Once you're in that hot pot of soup. Individuals that are stubborn and refuse to heed warnings or advice, they often learn their lesson through a painful or difficult experience. So, it is very important to respect our elders. Listen to Auntie Karen when she's talking to you. Listen to your elders and learn from their experiences and wisdom. This proverb reminds us that it's better to be open-minded and receptive to advice than to stubbornly insist on our own way, which can lead to negative consequences. This proverb is a dedication to all my children. Stop being stubborn, otherwise it can lead to negative consequences. And it brings us to our third proverb, and it says, any river that forgets its source will definitely dry up. People forget their roots. People forget their heritage. People forget their values that have been passed down to them from previous generations. They eventually lose their way and they struggle to survive. That is why it's very important to remember where we come from and honor the legacy of those who came before us. Forgetting our roots and values can lead to instability, it leads to a loss of direction, and this particular proverb encourages us to stay connected to our heritage, our traditions, and which are our sources of strength and resilience. Remember that our traditions are very, very important. And it brings us to our fourth proverb, and it says, if you dream of moving mountains tomorrow, you must start by small stones today. If you want to achieve big goals or to accomplish a difficult task, it is necessary to start with small, manageable steps in the present. I'm talking to myself here as well. Start with small, manageable steps in the present. This proverb, it emphasizes the importance of taking action and making progress towards one's goal rather than waiting for success to magically happen. By taking those small steps towards our goals each day, every day, little steps, we build momentum and we achieve great things. By starting with small steps today, we can eventually move mountains and achieve great things over time. And it brings us to our fifth and final proverb. And it says, a good wind is no use to a sailor who doesn't know his direction. What would be the point? What would be the point? A good wind is of no use to a sailor who doesn't know the direction. What does this mean? As you know, Equatorial Guinea, it has a coastline that stretches over 800 kilometers, and its waters are known for their strong winds and currents, yeah? The proverb reflects the importance of having a clear sense of direction and purpose, okay? Not just in sailing or fishing, but in life generally, in all aspects and areas of life, okay? Do you know why I say this? Because even if we have favorable circumstances or advantages, such as a strong wind in our sail, we won't get very far without knowing where we want to go, okay? Or what we want to achieve. Stay on point by having a clear sense of direction. What is it that I want to do? What is it that I want to achieve? Because I'm telling you, very many of us, we aspire to have these things, be an entrepreneur, run your own business, whatever it is. But actually, we have not sat down to ask ourselves, what is it that I want to achieve? What is the clear sense of direction and purpose that I want? When we do this, we can navigate all challenges of life and make most out of the opportunities that come our way. The most tragic thing to happen to anyone is to be unprepared when an opportunity knocks your way. There is an opportunity, you're unprepared, and you don't know what to do. Please don't let that be you, please. A good sailor, come on, my people, a good sailor knows where he's going. He knows he cannot change the direction of the wind, so he adjusts his sail to reach his destination. Tell you what, be strategic. A wise man never knows all. Only fools know everything. So if you liked this video, you're going to love this one.